put it in a museum one day. The community can decide if we want to do that.
Now, years later, the entire liquid market...
So it really just belongs to Logan Paul. You just gave him money to decide what he does with it.
Has completely fallen apart. Lawsuits have been brought to the table regarding the entire venture, but it seems to me as though Logan has essentially washed his hands clean of this entire thing, posting on Twitter that back in 2024 he repurchased the fractional owned portion of the card, claiming that this was substantial and consistent with the terms of the liquid marketplace. Logan then continues to talk about the platform as if he had nothing to do with the entire thing, which is awfully funny to me because on multiple occasions, he represented himself as the face of the liquid marketplace.
What's up, y'all? So you may have seen me introduce myself as a co-founder of Liquid Marketplace.
So hold on, let me get this straight. Let me figure this out real quick. Draw. Let me pull up my drawing app. No, I don't need no help manual. Okay, so you got right here. This is Logan right there, right? Okay. And so right here, this is a two-step pyramid. Okay, right here, you got liquid, right? And here, down here, you got the cards. You got the cards because they are under liquid. And together, this is the investors. And together, we make up the community. How about that?
Co-founder of Liquid Marketplace.
And that is exactly why people were enraged when he announced that he would be teaming up with Ken Goldin of the Netflix show King of Collectibles to auction off this very same card.
No, it's because I have the most expensive Pokemon card around my neck, and
Let's see it.
Superman.
Oh my God.
The one of one.
Where Logan would get this massive advance up front, as well as a piece of everything sold at said auction. Of course, this led to people saying, well, what the fuck happened to the fractional ownership? While others like my guy Rattle Pokemon here on YouTube also say that this card should have never been graded a 10, citing various issues with that grading, claiming that it allegedly got graded over and over again to eventually achieve the Holy Grail status.
When we have a high-profile item, an expensive item such as the PSA 10 Illustrator that was a 9 several times before it got a 10. That is not the case, even though this thing clearly is not a 10, in my opinion.
Now, I do have quite a few posts to show you guys today regarding this entire thing. Obviously, people have not been very happy with Logan Paul. But first off, I did just want to show you guys this update where he says that Liquid Marketplace has advised that unclaimed funds have now been released and can now be withdrawn. Sharing a link to the website that was previously unavailable, where I guess previous users can now log
What are they doing? Shutting it down now? Doesn't work no more?
back into their accounts and retrieve the money they had spent over there, because as it turns out, I don't think these investors actually owned anything. Now obviously over the last month, Logan has been promoting the shit out of this auction, and he essentially blocks anyone who has anything negative to say about it. Much like this gentleman who commented on this now deleted post, where Logan said, "Goodbye my friend, what a privilege it's been to be the owner of the greatest collectible in the world. From Guinness World Records to WWE debuts."
So he owned it. And he sold it out from under everybody, and he's like, here's your money back, everything that you had in it. Is he actually going to give them their money back? Or is it going to be another zoo situation? What was it? The fucking zoo coin.
To national news.
That's definitely an 8.5 card. Yeah, if I took that to like some random shop, they'd probably tell me it was a 7.
This card and I have been on a generational run. Tomorrow night she finds a new home on Goldin auctions. And like I said, this guy got blocked for simply saying Liquid Fraction owners remember they once co-owned this Pikachu card, LOL. And this was the type of promotional material that Logan has been posting.
I spent $5.3 million on this Pikachu card.
Because Pokemon co-owned it until he decided that he wanted to sell it. No matter if anybody else wanted to sell it. He was the majority owner, even though he owned 49% to make it seem like he was not a majority owner. But 49%, and then everybody else has to share the 51%. That makes him majority owner. Consider its age, it's in good shape with minimal wear, just natural age. Yeah, I don't think that a card shop would give a fuck about that. Maybe PSA would be different. I don't know.